The United Kingdom, a small archipelago nation off the coast of Europe, boasts a history as vast and deep as the ocean that surrounds it. For millennia, these islands have been a crossroads of cultures and conflicts, shaping a unique national identity. From ancient Celtic tribes to modern cosmopolitan cities, the story of the UK is one of resilience, adaptation, and an enduring spirit. Long before the Romans arrived, the land was inhabited by various Celtic tribes known as Britons. These groups, with their distinct languages and customs, laid the foundation for the island's rich tapestry of cultures. Evidence of their presence can still be seen today in ancient monuments like Stonehenge, a testament to their ingenuity and connection to the land. Their way of life, however, would soon be challenged by the arrival of a new power from across the sea, setting the stage for the next chapter in the UK's long and storied history. The arrival of the Roman legions in 43 AD marked a turning point in British history. Julius Caesar's earlier expeditions had given Rome a taste of the island's riches and strategic importance. Emperor Claudius, however, sought to fully incorporate it into the Roman Empire. The Roman conquest was a brutal affair, marked by fierce resistance from the native Britons. Tribes united under leaders like Caradocus and Queen Boudica to challenge Roman dominance. Despite their valiant efforts, Roman military might eventually prevailed, and Britain became a province of the Roman Empire for over 350 years. Roman rule brought about profound changes. Towns and cities such as Londinium, London, and Eboracum, York, sprung up, connected by a network of roads that are still in use today. Roman law, architecture, and culture permeated British society, leaving a lasting legacy. The introduction of Christianity during this period would also have a profound impact on the future of the British Isles, forever shaping its religious landscape. The Roman withdrawal from Britain in the 5th century AD left a power vacuum, paving the way for Anglo-Saxon tribes from continental Europe to establish their own kingdoms. These kingdoms, with their distinct dialects and customs, formed the basis for the English language and laid the groundwork for a unified England. However, the Norman conquest of 1066 AD would once again reshape the political and social fabric of the British Isles. William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, staked his claim to the English throne, challenging the rule of the Anglo-Saxon king Harold Godwinson. The Battle of Hastings, immortalized in the Bayeux Tapestry, marked a decisive Norman victory. William's victory had far-reaching consequences. Norman French became the language of the court and aristocracy, influencing English vocabulary and grammar. The feudal system, with its strict hierarchy and land tenure, was imposed on English society. The construction of impressive castles like the Tower of London served as symbols of Norman power and dominance. The centuries following the Norman conquest were a tumultuous period of consolidation, rebellion, and the gradual emergence of a unified English identity. From the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215, limiting the power of the monarchy, to the Hundred Years' War with France, 1337 to 1453, which fostered a sense of national pride, England underwent significant transformations. The Plantagenet dynasty, with monarchs like Richard the Lionheart and Edward I, expanded English territories, clashed with the papacy, and laid the foundation for a centralized state. The Wars of the Roses, a dynastic struggle between the houses of York and Lancaster, further tested the kingdom's stability. From this period of conflict and change, a new dynasty would emerge, the Tudors, who would usher in an era of exploration, religious upheaval, and the rise of England as a global power. The reigns of Henry VIII, Elizabeth I, and their successors would forever alter the course of British history, laying the groundwork for the empire it would become. The 16th century marked England's rise as a major naval power. The defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588 secured England's naval dominance. Under Elizabeth I, explorers like Sir Francis Drake circumnavigated the globe. The East India Company, established in 1600, began British colonialism. Britain established colonies and trading posts worldwide. At its peak, the British Empire ruled over millions and a quarter of the world's landmass. This era was also marked by colonialism, slavery, and exploitation. While the British Empire expanded overseas, a different kind of revolution was taking place at home. The Industrial Revolution, beginning in the late 18th century, transformed Britain into the workshop of the world. Technological innovations, such as the steam engine, the spinning jenny, and the power loom, revolutionized manufacturing and production. Factories sprang up across the country, particularly in the Midlands and the North, attracting workers from rural areas and leading to unprecedented urbanization. The growth of industry led to significant social and economic changes, creating new class structures and wealth disparities. The Industrial Revolution, while bringing about progress and prosperity, also created new challenges including pollution, poverty, and social unrest. This period also saw the rise of new ideologies such as capitalism and socialism, as thinkers and reformers grappled with the social and economic implications of this unprecedented transformation. The Industrial Revolution marked a turning point in human history, shaping the modern world and establishing Britain as a global economic power. The 20th century brought about unprecedented global conflict, with Britain playing a pivotal role in both world wars. The Second World War, from 1939 to 1945, saw Britain stand alone against Nazi Germany. Led by Prime Minister Winston Churchill, Britain's defiance and sacrifices during the Blitz became symbols of courage. The aftermath left Britain victorious but exhausted. Section 8. A Changing World. The Post-War Era. The post-war era was a time of significant change for Britain. The country faced the task of rebuilding its economy and adjusting to its diminished role on the world stage. The rise of the welfare state, with the creation of the National Health Service in 1948, aimed to provide social security and improve the lives of ordinary citizens. The decline of the British Empire continued, with India and Pakistan gaining independence in 1947, followed by other colonies in Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. Britain's global influence shifted from direct imperial rule towards diplomacy, soft power, and its role in international organizations like the United Nations. This period also witnessed significant social and cultural changes, with increased immigration from former colonies, changing gender roles, and the rise of youth culture. Britain in the post-war era was a nation in flux, adapting to a new world order and forging a new identity for itself. Section 9. The United Kingdom today, a modern nation. Today, the United Kingdom is a modern, multicultural nation with a rich history and a complex identity. It is a constitutional monarchy, with Queen Elizabeth II as its head of state and a parliamentary democracy. The UK consists of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, each with its own distinct cultural heritage. The UK plays an active role in global affairs as a member of the G7, NATO, and the European Union. It is a major economic and financial center, with London serving as a global hub for finance, trade, and culture. The UK is home to world-renowned universities, museums, theaters, and cultural institutions, attracting visitors and talent from around the globe. Despite its many achievements, the UK faces challenges including economic inequality, social divisions, and questions about its future relationship with Europe. The UK's decision to leave the European Union, Brexit, in 2020 has had a significant impact on its economy, politics, and its place in the world. Section 10. Global Influence, a Legacy of Soft Power. Despite its relatively small size, the UK continues to exert considerable influence on the world stage. Its legacy of soft power, rooted in its language, culture, education, and legal system, continues to shape global norms and values. English remains the language of international business, diplomacy, and the internet, connecting people across borders and cultures. British literature, music, film, and television are enjoyed worldwide, shaping global popular culture. The UK's education system, with its world-renowned universities, attracts students from around the globe, fostering intellectual exchange and innovation. The UK's legal system, based on common law, has served as a model for many countries around the world, influencing legal principles and practices. The UK continues to play an active role in international development, providing aid and supporting humanitarian causes around the globe. Section 11. Conclusion. Reflecting on the past, shaping the future. The United Kingdom's history is a testament to the enduring power of human resilience, adaptation, and the constant interplay between tradition and change. From its ancient roots to its modern globalized society, the UK has navigated countless challenges, emerging as a nation shaped by its past but always looking towards the future. As the UK navigates the complexities of the 21st century, it can draw strength from its rich history, its tradition of innovation, and its commitment to democratic values. The UK's story is far from over, and its next chapter promises to be just as dynamic and transformative as those that came before.